we're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, me like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you'd cross my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in trances, going on.
My channel today is going to be a long video, an overdue video. It is almost the end of March and I have it decorated for Easter and or spring. I have quite a few things to do. I have laundry going. I have not touched the bathrooms at all this week, which is unlike me. I normally do the bathrooms at least 2 times during the week. I did not do my midweek clean, so we are in like desperate need of deep cleans. I don't know how much I'm gonna get of both of those on camera. Sometimes when I speed it up, I feel like the bathrooms take the most time, and I don't know how much of that you actually like to watch. So I'm going to start with the kids' car seats, get the laundry going first, to grab that load of laundry that you need to get going and get it done with me. It is like we literally just woke up. It's 7:26, 7:20. It's 7:30. I'm gonna get the kids breakfast, get them dressed. Today's Thursday, so I think we have a pretty light day of school today. I don't think we have too much to do to finish off our week of where we want to be. I have homeschool stuff sitting by the door. I have a huge homeschool haul coming because we are going into our next year. And there's just a lot of transition happening, and I feel like I'm falling behind in the house. Anyways, welcome to my channel. My name is Bekah. I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom and a homeschooling mom. I'm gonna finish my coffee, get myself put together a little bit, and we are just gonna start our day. So I'll throw in cleaning, decorating. I have yet to put anything up where the whiteboard is. We have a whiteboard in the dining room because we homeschool, and we're all visual learners in this house, so we're just rolling inexpensive things. Like, I'm talking under $20 to transform that space, which is not inviting for me or my kids. It's our dining room. So anyways, I'll get into that later. I hope you stick around. Okay, so before we get into cleaning and all of the things that we're getting into in this video, I thought I'd share a super quick grocery haul. Let me know if you like these included in videos. Sometimes I include them, sometimes I don't. We picked up a ton of dairy. If you've ever made yogurt shakes for your kids and stored them in the fridge, let me know what you use for containers. I am on the hunt. These shakes add up. I feel like my boys are getting so big and they could probably eat like 3 of these at a time. We picked up a ton of oatmeal. Cereal was on sale. A ton of fresh fruit. Sandwiches have kind of been a hit lately for dinner. We are heading into those warmer months, so it's nice to see that back in rotation. Sandwiches are always my favorite thing to eat. They're super simple, they're filling, and everybody can kind of make their own thing. Ton of cereal, Chewy bars. My kids love these, especially after baseball practice. They're super fun treat. Orange juice and milk, and kind of light this week on groceries. We had quite a bit left over. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the fridge. And I always think it's funny when I put the camera in the fridge. I always try not to look at the camera, but different angles, I don't know, let me know. Those are my absolute favorite olives. I'm gonna do a quick wipe down. I did not have time. We actually had picture day for baseball today, so we had like maybe an hour and a half. We had pictures super early, and my husband and I are coaching, so we're kind of in a rush this morning. So I've found over the last few weeks that it's just kind of fun to collect a bunch of clips throughout the week. I can deliver a more packed video versus 3 or 2 videos that week that are less packed and a little bit shorter. So I'll leave that down below in the comments. I would love to hear what you prefer. If you prefer longer packed videos or if you prefer them in bite-sized pieces. I definitely love doing both, but I would love some feedback. I'm gonna quickly wipe down the fridge like I mentioned before, get some produce put away, and just get everything done that I can in this short amount of time. If you're ever in a rush, I feel like you just get so much done. If you tell me there's a deadline and I have X amount of time to get something done, I feel like I will move faster than I do when I don't have a deadline. I feel like I am definitely a procrastinator at heart. buy produce from the store like thyme, basil, cilantro, always put it in a jar of water, put a little sandwich baggie over it. I'm sure they have reusable produce bags, but I can never get them to dry out and then they start to stink. So I always use a Ziploc bag, put it in your fridge, and I promise you it'll be good for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I've never had an issue. Here's an update on all of our seedlings. We're doing a heavy lesson or unit study lesson, I'm not sure what you want to call it, but a huge unit study on spring and plants and all of that stuff. We always spend a ton of time outside, and I'm super excited. This is probably the healthiest round of seedlings we've had without a greenhouse. We are not doing a greenhouse this year. It's just, there's so much that goes into it, and I feel like they fall apart every year. So eventually we'll get a really big one that is permanent. I found these kits at Dollar Tree. They're strawberry kits. I have never had success with actually starting strawberries from seed, so we are crossing our fingers. We have still not seen anything pop up yet. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the car. I'm driving my car. I've had this since college, and I love this car. We use this car anytime we pick up plants or for running errands or transporting stuff. This car doesn't get that much love, so when I do go clean it out, it's honestly like always a hot mess. We recently planted like 3 or 4 fruit trees. We had a ton of bushes, and I drove behind my husband and the kids, and we pile everything in this car. So it was literally just like mud sitting in the back seat, all over the trunk. We're not aiming for perfection, but it desperately needed a good wash on the outside, and it needed to be vacuumed out. There's quite a bit of stains in here, so I'm gonna just kind of go to town. I love the, I think it's called Folex. I'll show it here in a moment. See, there's just like mud, and it was wet mud, so I didn't even bother honestly wiping it out when it was wet, because I'm like, well, I'll probably have better success when the mud is dry. I can vacuum it up and not ruin my vacuum. I need to donate those items. So it did work. I let it dry, and I probably shouldn't have, but I mean, life happens, and it was so much easier to vacuum out. One, at the car wash station, they have the best suction vacuums, and 2, it was just easier to vacuum it up in chunks instead of rubbing the mud into the seat and then trying to get it to come out. The Folex that I was talking about, I think you can buy it anywhere. It's not perfect, but you know what? It looks a heck of a lot better. So I'm gonna wipe the car down, and then we will get back home and start cleaning.
I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold. You see, we'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so you're the type for me. Never thought that loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours, worth the try. Oh, this is the real thing. I'm down if you're down, boy.
So the car looks a lot better. Again, we're going for progress. We're not going for perfect here. It's in desperate need of a really good shampoo for the floors and for the seats. These car mats, I've had them for absolutely ever. I've never switched them out, but honestly, with all of the crazy weather that we get, I feel like it's just time to buy some different mats. So I ran into Ross. It was right next to the car wash, and I found a set of car mats. I mean, these are so inexpensive. I don't know why I've never purchased these. And then we went on a walk with the boys. We walked all the way to Starbucks. It was a pretty long walk, but it was a gorgeous, gorgeous day. I had been cleaning all day. My husband was like, let's just get out of the house. The boys ran out their energy, so it was a nice break. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down. I think this is the next day, and I'm gonna go ahead and plan out our week for school, any appointments we have, practices, games, things like that. It was pretty sunny, so we didn't get rained out this week, which was nice. If your little ones play sports, let me know how you keep your planner. I find that having homeschool and a sports season and just honestly like regular mom brain dumps, I am constantly writing in like 3 different planners. My kids got me this one for Christmas and I absolutely adore it. But then I'll go ahead and write in like a daily planner, so I'll transfer list. And I feel like you can get so caught up in trying to master the art of making just one list. So this is the next day. I had the best of intentions of doing this the day prior and nothing happened, but I woke up with a mission this day. I didn't even do my hair, brought the car seats in, and if you have ever taken apart a car seat, oh my goodness, they take forever to take apart, wash, and dry. It's honestly super simple once you get into it, but it's just one of those daunting tasks that you don't think about. I got myself ready and I'm gonna get the kids breakfast. I feel like if I don't get the kids ready, get their breakfast going, then the day just doesn't start off right. And I find that if I start myself with whatever makes you feel like you're put together, for me, that's putting on a comfy outfit, something I know I can get dirty in, but I still feel put together if I'm going to be cleaning, do my hair, do my makeup, and sometimes that's literally just mascara and a hair bun. Whatever makes you feel the best in the morning to make sure that you start off on a productive, positive note. Lately, I've been telling my kids to say, we're going to have a great day, and we'll say it as soon as we wake up in the morning, and sometimes I forget, but we'll say it after school or some sort of positive affirmation. I feel like it definitely just helps set the right tone for the day. So again, an update, I feel like we check these like maybe every 20 minutes. My kids and I are like, look, there's another one, there's another baby. I'm gonna get the laundry transferred and then we will continue our cleaning journey. If you're still hanging out with me, grab something that you need to get done and get it done with me. Normally my videos are super, take it one step at a time, but today is the day that we are knocking off all of the things or most of the things that we can get done that we've kind of been procrastinating. And for me, honestly, that was the entire house. And I feel like we got quite a bit done. So it was a really nice feeling to go to bed knowing that bathrooms were clean, laundry was done, the car was clean. It was just one of those super, super gloomy days. And here I am struggling to get these car seats taken apart again or put back together, I think, at this point. This is wrapped up. I am just now starting the kids' car seats, but I'm popping on here to say if you ever feel like you're overwhelmed and you don't know where to start, I am literally here. So today, I ever procrastinate, I feel like sometimes I'll just kind of linger along, but today I need to get stuff done. So if that's you, I'm here with you. Just get something done or start somewhere because I'm kind of in a lull with cleaning the house and I need to like break that habit. So we're gonna get this going and get as much done. My husband's bathroom, I feel like I say this all the time, but if you're the same, I feel like our bedroom and our bathroom is literally the last place that I go to clean. I'll start on like the main living areas, the kitchen, living room, TV room, kids bathroom, all of those things. And then it's like by the time you get to your room, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. I'll do that tomorrow. So today I made sure that I did the kids bathroom and then I did our bathroom and it was so nice. But getting behind, I feel like just 1 week sets me back so much. So if there's any advice I can offer when it comes to cleaning, if you have 5 minutes, do something. Scrub down the shower, wipe down the mirror, scrub the sink, and you don't even have to do it all in 5 minutes, but I promise you 5 minutes is a long time. A lot of this is cut out or sped out, but it doesn't take me that much time to clean, and then after I'm done, I'm like, why didn't I do this earlier in the week? So if you can keep up on it, just really small tasks. When you go to do a deep clean, it's really not as cumbersome because you've kind of been on top of it. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you have extra time, just find something small you can do. You'll thank yourself later, because I was beating myself up this day how much I just kind of let slide. And we all have those weeks or those days, but when you come back from it, it feels so nice.
Yeah, he sets my body in motion. He knows how to turn things up. And he knows what gets me going. Yeah, like A little text saying, hey, what's up? They look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us, thinking we are too much. Look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us. Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway.
To steam clean the tracks in the shower, I feel like these are the hardest places to clean, especially in a stand-up shower. My kids have the the bathroom curtain, and I feel like those are so much easier to maintain because you can literally throw the liner and the curtain in the washer. But this was super simple. I feel like it helped kind of bring a lot of the gunk up to the surface so I could wipe it down. So I'm going to finish here in the bathroom. We'll move over to the vanity area, mop the floor, and then we'll head into the kids' room. We're not doing anything crazy in there, just a super simple clean. I like to freshen up in here as much as I can, and sometimes it just needs like mom's touch. My kids are so good at cleaning up their messes. Also nice to surprise them and just kind of give them some time off. And I remember when my mom would come into our room, like if you came home from school and your room was like rearranged and everything was folded and put away, fresh bed and fresh sheets. So I hope that my kids have those memories when they're older.
Yeah, he gets when I'm in a bad mood. Then he knows how to make it alright. Yeah, I get that he got a history, but I don't wanna think about no other than us. They look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us, thinking we are too much. Look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us. Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time? Nah, nah, nah. No drama, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, yeah, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, yeah. He's got a bad history, but what about it? Yeah, he's got a bad history, but I want him anyway. So look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation, but what about it? Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time? No drama, yeah. Nah, nah. No drama, yeah, yeah. Nah. No drama, yeah. Nah. No drama, yeah, yeah. Hey, we can run away. You say you wanna do. You wanna go back. You wanna go back to a place where we can hide. You wanna stay there. You wanna stay there, we can leave the pain behind. Stay. Like a wrecking ball, we can break them all to a higher ground. We will not be found. We can win the game. We can go insane like a shooting star. Don't you? Like a wrecking ball, we can break them all to a higher ground. We will not be found. We can win the game. We can go insane like a shooting star. Don't you wanna stay? Hey, we could
So now that our bed is made, I'm going to move on to mine and my husband's bathroom. I got these like vanity organizers. I don't know, I put the wheels on them and my kids used them for the longest time. They would roll them around the house with their Legos, and then they became a little too tall for them, so it was kind of, you know, something that wasn't great for their back because they're so tiny. They're meant for under the sink. So I finally got to organizing underneath our sink, and there was just a lot of stuff in here. One that I didn't use, or two was either outdated or we didn't need, and it really needed a good wipe down. So I'm gonna organize my side and then my husband's side. Hopefully it'll stay like this, but it was just nice to get some organization in here. I like all the cleaning supplies in this little bucket, and it's actually been way worse. Like there's been kind of like a dead sea of cleaning items under here. So I've been good. If they don't fit in this bucket, then they either get used up or, you know, dumped out if we're not using it anymore or it didn't work, anything like that. So if it doesn't fit in there, then it doesn't stay under the sink.
Like a shooting star, like a wrecking ball, we can break them all to a higher ground. We will not be found. We can win the game. We can go insane like a shooting star.
Finally, we're getting into decorating. I leave this wreath up probably 90% of the year, but I love this spring wreath. I'm gonna throw up a few touches of Easter and or spring bright and airy cheery decor. I'm gonna do some little places in the kitchen, in the living room and dining room. We're gonna kind of contain it to these areas, and I am just so excited. I'm ready for bright colors and sunshine, and I cannot wait for all of our flowers to start blooming. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you are. I would love it if you do that. It lets me know that you like this kind of content and that you like these longer videos. I know this one is quite lengthy. In this area, I love a little pop of, and I don't know, anything, any sort of decor. I've tried hanging things on the wall. I've tried putting the spice rack over here. I feel like this corner is so awkward because our stove doesn't go all the way back to the wall because of the gas line. So it's like this corner I'm always trying to cover. Anyways, and this is my grandma's china. It was really sweet that I was able to put this out. I love looking at it and I love using that. It's like having coffee with her. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish decorating. Let me know if you are decorating for Easter and or spring, and if you're ready for the garden.
Want your kisses in the morning light. Wanna be next to you every night. No, I shouldn't love you, but I might. 'Cause your lips, they taste like cherry wine. You're no good for me. We're so bittersweet, but I still want you. I do. Baby, can't you see what you do to me? I just can't resist you. You got me drunk in love, I can't sleep. I need to sober up from this dream. But I can't deny, I can't deny you. I can't deny, I can't deny you. Na 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 na.
Cleaning. It's been quite the morning. We've had homeschool and just like rainy day activities. It's been fun, but we are looking at the car seats. I finally figured out how to put the car seats on. I'm gonna save you the trouble of watching me do that. I feel like every time I take that apart, I still forget, and it's been years. Anyways, all of our cleaning is done, so now we're gonna have some fun and just brighten up the house. It's gloomy, so like what a better day. I made an iced coffee. I just want to show you guys. I picked up two like sconce things to hang on the side of the whiteboard, and then two wall plants. They were each like $5 each, so $20 to kind of just bring the space together. I feel like there's no identity in the dining room right now. The table is white, the school cabinet is white, the chairs are white, the whiteboard is just this huge white thing on the wall and it's amazing, but I also wanted to have some sort of decor. So finding these, I love the pattern, and this literally matches the wall color, almost identical. They're super lightweight. They had arched ones and I almost got those, but I was like, I kind of like the square. It's just a clean line. The whiteboard is off-centered, and that's where the studs were, and it literally is the width of the studs. We got kind of lucky with the whiteboard size that we chose, so I kind of want to bring some sort of symmetry, make it look like it's kind of in the middle of the wall. I don't know if it's going to work, but I fell in love with all of these pieces when I saw them, and part of the low buy for me is that if I don't have an exact, excuse me while I make my coffee, part of my rules for myself for the low buy year is if I don't exactly know what it's going to do or where it's going to be in our home, then I can't bring it in. And so I knew exactly when I saw these. I'm super simple when it comes to decor. If I see something in the store and it's like part of a set, it's easy for me because I have a very hard time making decisions. So when I saw them hanging next to each other, I'm like, oh, that would be amazing. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that it works. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe I'll give them away or something, but I'm gonna start there, and then we're just gonna put little pops of spring and or Easter and just enjoy. Like, I'm so ready. I'm just so ready for flowers and bunnies and like all the fun things. So if you're still hanging out with me, here's the decorating part. I'll try to put chapters in the video so you can skip around if you want to.
You're no good for me. We're so bittersweet, but I still want you. I do. Baby, can't you see what you do to me? I just can't resist.
Wore this color, and I almost want to paint the bottom of our dining room table the same color. It's a color that me and my husband actually agree on, and there have been so many lighter greens that I've been like, hey, do you like this? And we always meet in the middle. But this is the first one I randomly just picked up a sample because it was a popular color at Lowe's, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I came home, I painted the cabinet like surprise, and he's like, wait, I actually love it. So I might just start, I don't know, if I find something I like, I tend to just kind of run with it and I'll play it out until I'm tired of it. So if that's a paint color, this was a risk for me. Although it's a very small change, it's definitely a risk, and for me it was super simple and it just added some sort of life to this wall. Obviously we need to repaint, but we haven't found the right color. I want something bright and light, a little bit crisper. I feel like this color is a little bit darker for my taste, but we had already bought all the paint, so I was like, you know what, we've done 2 rooms, we just had to finish at that point. I love these plants. I cannot keep plants alive in the house, so the fact that these seedlings are surviving is a huge deal. My kids were eating lunch and I asked them, you know, does it look right here or there, and they gave me their opinion. So I thought it was super cute. I love how this turned out. It's functional. It adds some sort of life over here. It looks like it's decorated, but it's also still our classroom and our table. I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting up an Easter banner. I got this last year and I actually never put it up because I had no place to hang it, but I love how it looks over here. It makes the school area feel a little bit fun and a little bit airy. As a mom, there are so many different hats that you wear, and you tend to put a lot of pressure on yourself to be the best and do the best and show up 110%, whatever big number you want to think of. But it is so easy to get caught up in the go mentality and not be able to actually be present because you have so much pressure on yourself to and check the boxes on the to-do list and make sure you got everything right and you did everything 100%. I feel like the last few months I've really been trying to slow down and be more present, especially at school with my kids, watching them grow up so quickly. And I know everybody says that. If you have a little one, please take your time. Even if your kids are older, take your time and take this as a reminder to slow down, enjoy the little things. If your house isn't clean tonight, you know what? Maybe you just cleaned the kitchen, or maybe you just folded laundry and you spent time playing a game, or, you know, reading a book or going out for a family walk, doing something that is a little bit more present minded and not just constantly focusing on the next thing to do, because while you're focusing on the 100 other things that you have that you need to do in the future, you may miss out on the small precious moments that are right now. And so I know it's really hard to kind of switch that mindset because we are constantly, I think, fed via social media or via, other outside opinions that there is always something that's going to need to be done, which is 100% true. But just my mom advice is, as I'm trying to slow myself down, slow my brain down, just kind of enjoy the days as they come, the minutes, the hours, however you need to look at it, and just slow down and take your time. Enjoy what you have in front of you instead of trying to look so far into the future, because you may miss out on the small moments. That was my mom rant, but I'm gonna go ahead and mess with this vase. I couldn't get this vase to look the way I wanted. You guys can hear my kids in the background. They're playing with a fort. I couldn't get these to look the way I wanted, and so I'm gonna mess with this like 14 different times. Let me know if the greenery looks okay or it doesn't. I've had these, I think they're hydrangeas. They were from Dollar Tree like 3 years ago, and they're beautiful, but I can never get them to stand up right. So you'll see me play with it a bunch of times. But I thought it was cute to put the lemons and carrots here because my littles still think that the Easter Bunny hops around and we have so much fun. And they're like, Mom, we're gonna leave these out and we'll switch them out before Easter so that the Easter Bunny can switch the carrots. We'll give him carrots and then he'll give us eggs in the yard. I'm gonna decorate the buffet and then we will move into the TV room. I did something super light up here. Literally, I didn't add much. I just kind of rearranged everything, dusted it off really quick and hung up a banner. I like this to be pretty open because we put a lot of stuff on here. It's kind of like our dropping zone during the week. So for the sake of this video, we made it cute and it stayed like that for about a few days. But typically a lot of stuff just kind of lives up here during the week. So I like to keep it a little less cluttered if I can. Switching out a few signs in the kids' bathroom. I love these hooks. I just switched things out seasonally and I tried to make it a little bright with this sign, and then I realized this was the only bright sign I had. So I ended up putting this carrot patch. I've had this for a while. I love this sign from Dollar Tree. I'll have to find something or make something that's like a bunny, something a little whimsical. My kids are still at that age where they think that seasonal decor is fun, so I love to play into that and I enjoy it myself. I love these garlands. Every few years I have to switch them out because they break, or the twine just breaks and I can't glue it back together anymore. So it has carrots and bunnies, and then I always like to add a little bit of extra. It's almost like vase filler from Dollar Tree. You can just hot glue it on there and kind of beef up the actual garland itself. And I feel like you would pay a lot more than $1 for something like this. So Hobby Lobby sells them already put together. I think, they're probably no more than $7 or $10, but for I think $3, it looks super cute. It's very easy to take down and put up. And honestly, it's just so much fun. My kids love these little carrots all around the house. I think it's cute.
You only call me on the weekends when you're out and about, only chasing highs. You need me. He brings me flowers on a Tuesday. He gives me
decor I had left over, I just added in this room on the mantle. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it gave you a little bit of motivation to, one, tackle all those big projects that you've been kind of hanging on to, even if that is cleaning the bathroom. Let me tell you, cleaning 2 bathrooms in one day is like a feat for me nowadays. I hope that it's a gentle reminder, one, to get something done, but also take your time, be present, enjoy the time with yourself, with your kiddos, your family, whoever is around you. Take time to just kind of look up once in a while, take a breather. And I am also reminding you to fold your laundry if you have something in the dryer, or if you need to switch your laundry, get up and get that done so that it's ready for you in the morning, or sit down and watch a show and fold laundry. I'm going to end the video here. I have a ton ton of more motivation coming your way, but I didn't want this to be an entire hour long. I know that sitting for that long of a video is quite a feat, so if you spend any time with me today, I genuinely appreciate your company. I hope you stick around. Let me know down below what you'd like to see next. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to give yourself grace today.
Know what I need, ain't gonna lie. I know what I want, speaking my mind now. A queen needs a king to be by her side.